Yep, you read the title right. I spent an entire week farming for this weapon called the Cyber. And you might be wondering, Cyber, how does it take someone 1 week to get a single weapon? Well, you see, there's this very fancy resource in the game called Cryotic, which can only be obtained through excavation missions. But get this, no matter if you have resource boosters or not, you can only get 100 per drill you complete, and each drill takes around 2 minutes. Now that may not seem bad to the untrained ear. However, doing excavation missions is the most mind-numbing thing I have ever had to do in my life. So that's why it took me a week to get the Cyber. So now we're gonna find out if all my effort was worth it. I mean, it had to have been, right? Right? Chat, as you can see on my back, I got a big surprise. I've been grinding for the last week or so, maybe? I don't even know how long it's been at this point. I've been losing track of time. I got the Cyber with its Incarnon. And you might be wondering, Cyber, why did it take you a whole week? And that's because grinding Cryotic sucks! So anyways, here we are, a week later after starting this grind. I had to do like, what was it, maybe like 5 excavation missions a day, and those take like 30 minutes. It takes 30 minutes because you only get 100 Cryotic per drill, and you gotta do 10 drills to get 1,000, and blah 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 blah. It took me a while, so. But without further ado, let's just look at the Incarnon for Cyber. Can you guys see that with my face cam in the... I don't care. Anyways, so basically what the Cyber Incarnon does is you activate its Incarnon and you create a cold blast on heavy slam attacks, and it also gives, you know, bonuses to melee damage, wind-up speed, sprint speed, just stuff like that. And so for what I went with the other evolutions, Evolution 2, I went for Master Shatter, which increases base damage by 20, and you gain 10 additional combo on targets affected by cold status. You know, so I can get, you know, a higher combo, so that way I can do more increased crit damage and stuff. Then for Evolution number 3, I went for Oricon Reach, which gives me just +1 meter of range, because, I'm gonna be honest, this thing has, like, no range at all. And then Evolution number 4, I went for Mounting Avalanche, where on killing enemy with 3+ cold stacks, I get +15 initial combo for 10 seconds, which stacks up to 4 times, basically making it to where I'll never ever lose my Incarnon. And so I already made a little bit of a build for this thing because obviously, once again, it's another slam weapon. Yeah, I mean, you're kind of supposed to play around this thing's slam attack. I actually have not used this yet in Steel Path, so this will be pretty fun. But yeah, it's another slam weapon build. But anyways, we got Seismic Wave, we got all these other fancy little mods here, and I went for Corrosive on this thing because I feel like that might be pretty good. But yeah, I got all these fancy mods on, looking pretty dapper. So, without further ado, we're gonna go hop into Steel Path and see how this thing is, and to see if getting the 30,000 Cryotic to craft this thing was worth it. 30,000 Cryotic, that was insane. That was genuinely an insane grind. I can't believe that I actually did that. I can't believe my psychotic ass got 30,000 Cryotic. Was it even worth it? I don't even know if it was worth it. We're gonna find out. I hope it was worth it. I really hope it was. So let's get some enemies over here. Where are the enemies at? So we're at 6x right now on the combo meter. Let's give this like a nice little group of... Oh, perfect. Hey, guys. Bam! Oh. I mean, yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. That was some huge damage. There we go. Okay. Hang on. We're kind of cooking. We're kind of cooking these guys. Okay, we're doing some good damage here. See, the main thing I want to compare this to... Oh my goodness, that was huge damage. The main thing I'm comparing this to is the Arca Triton, because that's the other hammer that I have. And so far, this thing does not compare at all to the Arca Triton. Don't get me wrong. Damn! Don't get me wrong, this is a great weapon. I mean, the damage is pretty good. The damage is there, for sure. I mean, I just did 2.8 million right there, so... This thing hits good damage, don't get me wrong, but... I mean, compared to the Arca Triton, which doesn't require you to get 30,000 Cryotic, man, I don't know, guys. I don't know, guys. Chat, this thing... This, I don't know if it was worth it, guys. I don't think it was worth getting the 30,000 cryotic. Yeah, this is not... I'm a little disappointed right now. Yeah, I was pretty disappointed. Not because the hammer wasn't doing as much damage as the Arca Triton, which was literally made for slam builds, but disappointed that I thought spending all of this time farming cryotic would ever be worth it. I mean, I guess the whole point of Warframe is to farm materials for an absurd amount of hours just to look slightly cooler. But anyways, I was determined to make this thing good. So I went and leveled it up a little bit and messed around with the build to see if I could get it to be better than where it was now. We can still go try this out. Alright, third time's the charm here, guys. Third time's the charm. Giving it one more chance. We're giving it one more chance to see if it can beat Arca Triton in the slam damage, and if it doesn't, either I suck at building in this game, which I do, or this thing just wasn't worth the 30,000 cryotic. And I'm gonna put my money on the second one. Again, this thing isn't bad. It's just compared to the Arca Triton, I'd rather use the Arca Triton. It's not bad, though. It's not a bad weapon. Or I just suck at building, but, I mean, I was really just expecting this to have more to it, you know? I was really expecting more out of this hammer, but there's just not. There's just not more to it. I was really expecting this thing to hit way higher damage. Again, it doesn't do bad, by any means. It does not perform badly at all. This hammer's great. I mean, I just did a crap load of damage right there. But it just, I mean, compared to the Arca Triton, this thing is very lackluster. Yeah, something tells me I kind of wasted my time getting the 30,000 cryotic to build this thing. Alright guys, so overall, Cybear, nowhere near as good as Arca Triton when it comes to slam damage for like a slam build, so, yeah, I wasted my time getting 30,000 cryotic. I just wasted a week of my life. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, if you enjoyed, like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.